Well, so I uploaded a video some time ago about how healthcare assistants or nurses with less than 3 years training can register with NMC UK to become nursing associates. And people are confusing it with healthcare assistants profession. I'm here to give you the differences between nursing associates and healthcare assistants in the UK. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bridget, a UK registered nurse. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your loyalty. If you've been watching my videos and haven't subscribed, you may consider subscribing. It will help you to keep up to date with the information I share. So let me just go straight into the agenda, okay? So the first difference is that nursing associate is a regulated profession. When I say regulated, it means before you can become a nursing associate, you need to be registered with a regulatory body, and that is the NMC. However, if you want to be a healthcare assistant in the UK, you don't need any regulatory body to register you to be eligible to practice as a healthcare assistant in the UK. And also, before you can register to become a nursing associate with NMC UK, you need to have at least 2 years training or 2 years education in nursing. So someone with no nursing background cannot register to become a nursing associate. Meanwhile, people without health background, to talk of nursing, can become healthcare assistants in the UK. So let me give clear example. Before you can become a nursing associate, you need to be at least a certificate nurse, a nurse with 2 years training, at least. But to become a healthcare assistant, even an engineer can become a healthcare assistant in the UK. That is someone with no health background. Then let's look at the English requirement to get into these two professions. Before you can become a nursing associate, because you are registering with NMC UK, you need to meet the same English requirement that nurses, midwives, and mental health nurses are meeting before they can register with the NMC. So, you need your IELTS academic, whether standard or UKVI, and the required band score overall should not be less than 7 for IELTS. Or you can write OET, and it also has its required scores. I have all the details in that video. Meanwhile, for healthcare assistants, you don't necessarily have to meet that high score for the NMC. All you need is to meet the requirements for UK visa and immigration. The score to get into healthcare assistantship is very low, but there are several ways to go about your proof of English language when it comes to healthcare assistantship. So in this regard, if you have an undergraduate degree, you can apply for NARIC certificate. If you don't have an undergraduate degree, you can sit for an English test. And there are several providers. I will leave a list of the providers on the screen for you to see. Check which one is available in your country and register and sit for it. Unless you come from an English-speaking country or you're a citizen of an English-speaking country. And also on the same English language requirements, for nursing associates, you need academic, so it can be standard academic or UKVI academic. But for healthcare assistants, if you are writing IELTS, you can write the general or academic, but it has to be UKVI. So the nurses who want to register as nursing associates, you can register for the UKVI, and just in case you don't meet the NMC requirements, you can apply for healthcare assistant jobs. So now let's look at this scenario. So an engineer with an undergraduate degree do not need to write IELTS to get into UK to practice as a healthcare assistant. Meanwhile, they can't register as nursing associates because they don't have any nursing background. But a nurse with 2 years training can register to become a nursing associate with NMC UK, but will need to write IELTS to be able to get into UK to practice as a healthcare assistant. But weigh the difference. Employers would definitely love to have someone with experience. So you, the nurse, stand a higher chance than the engineer. And so the advice I would give to those without health background, please try to do some volunteering, okay? Volunteer in nursing and also go online, take some healthcare courses. So there are some care courses that give you certificates. You can check out Florence Academy, Care Academy, and some other ones. I'll leave the links in the description box for you to access if you want to. When you're able to do all the volunteering and then the online courses, the care courses, you include them in your CV so that it will boost your chance of being offered an interview, all right? Now let's move on to job responsibility differences. Nursing associates are considered higher in rank than healthcare assistants. So with this, nursing associates can perform responsibilities that healthcare assistants cannot perform. So something like venipuncture. A nursing associate can take blood sample, but a healthcare assistant cannot. Healthcare assistant responsibilities are more of assisting patients to perform activities of daily living. Then the last part I'll talk about is the salary. So yes, so far as nursing associates are higher in rank, they receive a higher salary than healthcare assistants. So the salary of a trainee nursing associate is £21,730 per annum. And this is a trainee nurse. That's the nurse is not qualified. They are still undergoing training. I'm giving you this figure because you may not have your PIN before you arrive. So you may be started on a lower level. You may receive a salary like this one. However, after you gain your license, you are done with your OSCE, you will be started on a band 4 salary, and that's close to £24,000 per annum. But for healthcare assistants, you can look to receive something around £20,330 per annum. But this differs from employer to employer, so your salary can go higher. It can go up to the level of a band 3. Thank you for watching this video. Share with your friends, share with your colleagues. This might benefit someone. Like the video, comment. If you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I'll see you again in my next video.